Please click like and subscribe and that little notification bell for the next episode.
And we are officially known as the keepers of the clock. The clock has been in town since 1908, and the town is used to hearing it chime on the hour. It used to reside in the high school building here in town, but when that was torn down, they saved the clock, built this 35-foot tall clock tower specifically so they could continue to hear the clock. So you happen to be here during my week to keep the clock running. So it's a good week for me to show you this.
Okay.
All right. 3 times a week, I have to come over and get this handle and wind 2 parts of this Seth Thomas clock. And this is what I do. And it takes...
It lifts those weights up.
Yes, I'm lifting these weights up, and it takes 52 revolutions for me to fully wind this.
Yes.
I don't think I'll do all 52, but I'll do most of them. So it's a pretty good workout.
Yeah, why don't I give it a try?
Okay, sure. And I'll show you, we have a very high-tech way of knowing how far we go. See this little piece of string?
Yes.
We have to get this wire over in line with that string.
Oh, I see. So this is the gym for...
There you go. That's good. Yeah, we also have it marked on
nice.
the wire, the cable here.
Good idea.
Okay. Now, we take it off, and you see it's got 2 different sizes on it. So we're going to put it on this mechanism.
Okay.
And this is what actually keeps the clock mechanism running. It's a much smaller set of weights, so you're going to find this much easier, and there'll be a little painted piece on this cable that tells us when to stop. So go ahead and do that one.
Right out here.
It'll come right down, yes, in line with the gear.
And I do it in the same direction?
Same way.
Like this? Oh, it is much easier.
Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah. Here you go. Just bring her all the way down and stop it right about there.
Excellent.
All right. We're good to go for 2 more days now. We don't have to come back. Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is.
The worst week to pull clock winding duty is when the time changes from daylight savings time back to standard, because you have to come in here with this little key, and it fits over here.
All right.
And then see this small clock face?
Yes.
By turning this small key, I can actually regulate all 4 sides, the hands of the clock, 35 feet up, but it takes forever to change it all the way around 12 hours. It'll take about 45 minutes of doing that. And that's our clock.
Oh, thank you very much.
So you are now an honorary keeper of the clock here in Atlanta.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'll bring that with me wherever. In fact, I think the whole world will see that now.
Good, good. This is called the Bunyan giant. And this man was originally designed actually to hold a muffler. He stood out in front of a chain of muffler shops out in California, Illinois, and when that chain went out of business, he was sold, and the owner of a hot dog stand in Cicero, Illinois, on Route 66, bought him, took the muffler out of his hands, and had a hot dog built instead. And he stood up there for over 40 years in front of the hot dog stand. There were only 150 of these made, and then the mold was broken.
We're in front of the Palms Cafe. This is the hot spot here in Atlanta. And we're speaking to Paul Adams.
A cousin of Paul's started this restaurant back in 1934.
Paul, you're going to tell us some stories?
Well, yes, this is a kind of a dear spot in my life. When I arrived back in Atlanta, I was an unmarried man. Well, when I arrived back in Atlanta, I found this school teacher here that looked rather interesting, and she was a little bit interested in getting married too. And it was shortly after that we got together, and we've been married for 64 years.
Okay, we're in the Palm Cafe, and we're talking to Miss Lumi.
Yes, Miss Lumi.
Miss Lumi, and Miss Lumi has been running this place for how long?
a year and a half now.
You must get a lot of international visitors here in your restaurant.
Yes, we do. We do get people a lot from Italy, Switzerland, Holland, France, from everywhere.
All right, so I see you brought us a couple of your pies. We got two of them on the table, one that's cut open, ready for us to eat, and the other one that wants to be cut open and wants us to eat it. So maybe let's talk about this first pie right here.
What is this, Lumi?
What is that?
It's a rhubarb pie.
A rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Have you ever had rhubarb, Vincent?
I don't think I have. I'm not even sure what a rhubarb is.